Hey YouTube, what goes on? And welcome back to Disavowed Action Figures, bringing you Toy Hunt episode number 470. It is holiday weekend. It is Black Friday weekend, so this could be a little bit disjointed of a video. It's always a hectic time for the holidays, but I'll try to slap whatever toy hunting and other information and things I've done into the video here. Also, I'm going to be trading in some comic books. I've decided to lighten the load a little bit from some long boxes, some short boxes, so I'll kind of show you what I have there and what I'm selling off and where I'm doing it at. But before we can do that, if you're new, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It is free for you. It does not cost you anything, and it helps us grow the channel tremendously in March to 9,000 subscribers. While you're at it, go ahead and click that bell for notifications, because that way YouTube should notify and tell you when we post new content here to the channel, like our weekly toy hunts, reviews, and live streams. Leave a comment down below, hit that like button. And for daily toy content and daily toy updates, try checking us out on Instagram at Disavowed_12. Let's see what they have inside. Oh, and if you wouldn't mind, hit that hype button. That hype button's a whole thing now. It really helps YouTube creators out. They get like 3 a week or something like that. So I'd appreciate if you used up one of your hypes for my videos. So, all right, let's see what they have. Well, say it with me. Still too much. Still too much on Black Friday to pick that up. It's going to get to like $7, and there's tons of them. Oh, don't forget about it. Pillow fart. All right, so it's very busy. As I said, holiday shopping is officially here. So there's your Transformer section. There is a buy one, get 50% off a second wrestling thing going on. So WWE figures are cheap. So they're definitely trying to get rid of what's left. Look at all those police officers there. Tons of stuff to look around and see. Down here, some more wrestling going on. There's not a lot here, so people have definitely been taking advantage of the deal, but it's still a good deal. And even back here in the collectibles section, they got Kid Robot plush collectibles. Buy one, get one free. Wow. I guess that's these here, right? These. So looks like there's not many here. So hopefully people, again, took advantage on a good deal. We got our Terrifier, Art the Clown. We got something crying or making sounds down there. They still have that Adam Strange Platinum that's been laying here forever at this point. Oh, it's the Fugglers. That's what's yelling at me, crying at me. But yeah, other than that, we got a Last Ronin. A little Alien Romulus action. But I think we're done. I think we're going to go to Ross next. So do a quick check here at Ross. I'm sure it'll be absolutely bananas inside here. Doubt there'll be much left with it being holiday weekend. But if you don't go, you don't know. And frankly, I kind of want to know. Well, let's get all the catchphrases. Could be a win, could be a loss. You don't really know unless you check your Ross. All right, let's go. I settled the things. Let's do it. All right, so checking up front. There's actually not long lines, which is good. Which probably means I won't find anything to buy anyway, because the lines are short. Dracula, we got those Wolverine kind of bendy toys. Plenty of ET as always. Bunch of statues, still have that guy laying there. We have another Frankenstein, so still plenty of NECA to be seen at these stores. There we go. So looking back here, they put out some more AEW. So we got Anna Jay, got the Black Order, Dark Order, Johnny Silver, Johnny Hungy, and Stu Grayson. So they're nice to see. Again, those are in the collection already, but I suggest picking them up if you like wrestling. They're good figures, and more importantly, they're really fun, stable, fun faction at the very beginning of AEW. See some more debuts over here. Oh, it's CM Punk. How about that? Punker has made it to Ross. Did he once make a comment calling Hangman Page a peg warmer? And now he's showing up at $3.99 here at your Ross. Wow. So anyway, with that said, unfortunately it's not the Walmart exclusive. This is the jacket that says Larry on it. If they've had the Walmart exclusive show up with the AEW hoodie, I'd buy a couple of them because I would be able to utilize that AEW hoodie on different figures. But yeah, anyway, don't need that version of Punk. I already have it. And keeping it rolling, more new AEW. We got our Cody Rhodes. I'm guessing dedicated cases of this wave. Yeah, because we saw Cargill already. So this is also a good Cody, good suited figure. He's also obviously in WWE now as well. There's a whole case of them. So if you want a Cody, hit up your Rosses. Good screaming face there. No respect for the peg hooks. No respect at all. Let's see if we can sneak back in here, see what they got. Looking like nothing great. Seen some Dragon Ball down there. So we're not going to manipulate this card around too much. And then likewise for the back wall, looks like this is just kind of like overflow. Oh, I got some AEW, probably a Cargill. No, it is a Red Velvet. So plenty of AEW. Gotta love $3.99 action figures. $2.99 is even better. But yeah, that's a great price for for wrestling, and especially if you're trying to buy stuff for your kids. If they're into WWE, you can't get them a good price Punk. Get them this Punk, right? They're not gonna really know the difference that much. Really, they can mix and match pretty well. So, I'm actually trying to think who I might want to pick this up for as a gift. Most of my friends who collect already have Punk, so, and I don't think my nephews really care about wrestling too much right now. Although I could get it and just kind of throw it in their toy box, try to get them to start getting into wrestling a little bit. So I'll think it over. I'll have a think on it. But other than that, I think we're going to be done in here. I'll poke around a little bit more to see if there's anything I can find, but there's another J cram back there. I had an employee come up behind me there. I was kind of in their way, so I stopped filming. But yeah, like I was saying, I think we're about done. I did the micro figs here. It's kind of cool. I have the Beavis and Butthead of these. I got those new at Spirit Christmas, of all places. Where's the price on this? Am I missing it? Are you seeing it? I'm not seeing a price on it. But, all right, I'll do one more walkthrough, and then otherwise, I'm not really sure where we're going next. I might meet up with a buddy. Not quite sure if that'll work out, so I don't want to spoil it and if it doesn't work out. So I'm not going to say who it is, but you might get to hear somebody's voice in here that we talk about from time to time on the channel. It's a good buddy.
Oh my god.
All right, so just for record-keeping purposes, today's the day. I am selling the majority of my comic book collection. I'm going to sell 1, 2, 3, 4 long boxes, 1, 2, 3 short boxes, and then I have some key issues and things. Nothing crazy that I have pulled out here in my briefcase. We're going to see what we get. It's just about time. It's a lot of books that aren't really valuable. This long Avengers runs, X-Men runs, a lot of 90s books, 2000s runs for different events. I'm out of breath because these things are heavy. Yo, Joe Jerk, you're not kidding, man. Slopping these around, pain in the butt. But yeah, there you go. There's a 45-second update. I will I'll let you know how it goes afterwards. Let's do it. right, so I just left the encounter. I'm pretty happy with what I got for what I had. Always a fun shop. Additionally, I threw in some footage. They were having their Black Friday weekend sale. It was 50% off all toys, and I believe comics. I can't recall if that was on the sign as well. However, I managed to not buy anything. After coming here to sell things, I fought the temptation to buy any of the jerks' wares, any of the toys and action figures. So, yeah, all right, let's get back to the toy hunt, see what else we can find, and blow some other money on, right? All right, so a lot of random home-based clips throughout this video. So the new Wave one, Series 18 of Unrivaled is here. They put an entire case of these again, too. I showed those a bunch of times. Let's see what else they have down here. We have Mr. Briscoe, currently the international champion, I think it is. Oh, they have a kata. Oh man, that's tempting to get a kata. I'm trying to get like all the key people, right? They have in the company over their tenure. Got a Samoa Joe with the belt. We have another Okada. We have another Briscoe. We have another Jeff Jarrett. Another Joe. And then, oh, they have her too. See, I wouldn't mind picking up her and Okada. Even though she's in WWE now, she obviously was a big member of the roster for a short amount of time. Some classic matches. It's pretty cool. So over here's Jack Perry, and well, I don't care about Jack Perry. So cool to see. All right, so I forgot I had to go to the UPS store to return something that A Tizzle, Alyssa, my girlfriend, bought. I just got out of there, and now I think that special guest, if I hustle, I think I might get to see him. And actually, not just him; it's a them. There's a multiple group of people. You might say I'm foreshadowing as who I'm going to see in a few minutes. Huh. All right, we're walking in the Ollies. I'm going to see a friend. And I don't mean him, although he is sometimes a friend. So as I mentioned, I was foreshadowing somebody you might see, and Four Feathers is here.
How you doing, everybody?
What's going on, man? We both are getting ourselves a Luke Cage. Some other stuff we got there.
Yeah, picking up
G.I.
some goodies.
Joe. So yeah, so I didn't want to overpromise and underdeliver. So I was like, I might see somebody in the video we're friends with, but I'm not going to say who in case it doesn't work out. But yeah, Four Feathers and Four Family is here. We're hanging out in Ollie's. Yeah, okay, we're going to try our luck at another Ross. Still chasing cheap Marvel Legends and other stuff. MacArthur Road location. Okay, so up front here, looks like our typical stuff. I see the NECA, Dracula, a bunch of statues, some Frankensteins, lots of NECA, of course. Some more statues, some of the Transformer reflect stuff going on right there, reaction. So not too much up front. We'll keep moving around here, see a Star Wars. So we've seen this quite a few times too. So the line is all the way to the back of the store, literally. So unless I find absolute gold in here, I will not be picking anything up because that line is quite a chunk of time investment in order to get something in this store. So not seeing anything here. Work our way around the corner, have some space here. And on this side, again, looks like a lot of similar stuff we typically see. Got Gluttony hanging out there. Actually, I'm a glutton for these toys I buy, right? But definitely not seeing nearly as much as the other Ross. Now this one, as I mentioned, is so much more packed. This one tends to have things move a lot more quickly. So there is the Red Velvet. More Red Velvet. Not seeing any punks here. What is this here? Danny Garcia. I bought that one already. $2.99. So there is again. Love a $2.99 action figure. Comes with a belt, got a towel in there. So that's a good figure right there. So at least it's not the same thing we saw earlier. And picking our way through. Not much else on the table here relevant to what we look for. There's this, if that's something you're into, there's the price. This is one of the rare times it's not busy back here. There's nobody back here but me, which is probably why I'm talking louder, because there's nobody for me to bother, at least not in this section. But there's a reason for that, because there's not a whole lot here to buy. So there's Evil Dead. I've seen that multiple times already. They want, how much on this guy? Probably $16.99. There it is there. Yep, $16.99 on him. And then that seems to be about it. For action figures, we got a Luke Skywalker pop. Almost said Luke Cage there. Too many Lukes in my toy hunt today. Lucas, no offense. Hopefully you're not offended by me saying there's so many Lukes. You're of course always welcome. But other than that, yeah, Dragon Ball stuff. And I'll tell you what, let's keep it moving. Keep it rolling over here, because for once there's nobody back here that I have to avoid. So yeah, down this way it looks like it's all mostly little kitty stuff we got here. Got Evil Luno. This is so hard to find originally. $3.99 action figure. Comes with the cards, which is great. Love that there's a card in there. More red velvet down below. So again, looks like definitely got more AEW in here. But other than that, not a whole lot else. There's Darby Allin. So again, more AEW. What's this thing? I don't know what that is. So I think we're done. I'm going to pick through, just make sure I didn't miss anything. And as always, if I missed something, let me know in the comments, because it's at least good to know. Oh, wait, we got more AEW down here. Looks like a lot more Dark Order stuff, so this won't stay where it's supposed to be. Here we go. So we have our Bryan Danielson. We have our Brody. We got our Sammy. We got our Johnny. And we got our Anna. And we are back at the MacArthur Road Walmart. We saw some pretty good stuff here the last 2 times we came through. And to be fair, Walmart in general is killing it. They are really just getting a lot of stuff on shelves. I feel like this has been the best year in a long time, especially the last like 3 or 4 months for Walmart, just getting product, getting action figures out here to the consumer. So let's hope they keep doing it. Stick with the Walmart. Like I said, they're just killing it. Look at this. They've definitely restocked AEW here as well. Let's see if we can get lucky and find a Chase. Unlikely, but you never know. So we got Roderick. We got another Ric Flair in the pink. Another Roddy. We got Juice. We got John. Another Flair. Lots of Flairs. Holy smokes. Then another Roddy. Another Moxley. Another Juice. Another Juice. Another Mox. So no Chases to be had, but still great to see stuff here. And then we also have, looks to be Greatest Hits, Jacob Fatu, and an NWO shirt. Is this a swap? Did they take the shirt? What did they do there? Let me know in the comments. They did something that they weren't supposed to do. They got Bischoff. And they finally put out some newer Simpsons here at Walmart. So there's our Lenny. Who is this wave? Yes, I do have that entire wave. Except for the Homer, which I passed on. So Lisa, Marge. I wanted to do a video originally all about how great a job that they've done on this Simpsons line. I haven't got around to it yet, but eventually I think I might. I have a bunch that still open up. But there's more right there. And back over here, there's just somebody here geeking out. I had to stop geeking out in a good way. I guess they're a non-collector, but they saw the G.I. Joe stuff and they got pumped when they saw Cobra Commander. So that was kind of cool to hear a normie, a non-collector, looking at those and getting excited. But yeah, we're not quite King of the Isle staff, so I can't quite go down the whole aisle here. Just gonna quick try to show you what else is here. Some Transformers down below. Power Ranger stuff. She truly is repulsive. And some Marvel Legends, G.I. Joe Classified. So some newer stuff here. But I think we're gonna stop at this part of the aisle and we're gonna walk over to the collectibles section. So there's your McFarlane. This looks to be pretty much be all the same ones we saw last time we came to this store. They'll soon be no longer out there, right? McFarlane losing the license coming up really soon. But I think we're going to call it a hunt there, everybody. So if you're new, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It is free for you. It does not cost you anything and helps us grow the channel tremendously in the march to 9,000 subscribers. While you're at it, go ahead and click that bell for notifications, because that way YouTube should notify and tell you when we post new content here to the channel, like our weekly toy hunts, reviews, and live streams. Leave a comment down below, hit that like button, and for daily toy content and daily toy updates, try checking us over at Instagram at Disavowed_12. Hey everybody, if you're going toy hunting this week, please try to remember the 3 P's of the toy hunt: patience, persistence, most of all politeness. Take care, stay healthy, and I'll be seeing all of you at the pegs.